ready for this?
I'm scared.
Just stay close to me.
I'm scared, she says, while not exhibiting any sign of scaredness.
My guests arrive. Such determination to get here. It seems we share other qualities besides.
You don't even look purple, you look
No,
red.
I'm nothing like you.
Do you think so?
I guess you're kind of purple.
Listen to him. Spyro.
Also, why does Cinder not count as purple?
Anything he says.
Indigo was close enough to purple.
That's better, isn't it? Least I do.
Oh, so this, I get your gambit. You're gonna try and bring us to your side, rather than fight
You
us.
used her.
I used her. She used you. What does it matter, really?
What does he mean?
He doesn't know. Go on. Tell it. What's it mean? Dark.
Tell me what?
How she lured you to well of souls. How she tricked you into fleeing.
You're lying.
I find it peculiar how you chose
Well of Souls? What is that?
to be sure. It was you who freed me, Spyro, and you who brought me back. And we have Cinder to thank for
Cinder?
I don't understand.
No. I don't know. I don't know anymore.
that. Oh, I think you do. But actually you do.
Cinder!
Suddenly she's evil now. I don't know what events Malefor's talking about. But,
Cinder,
okay, Cinder's
no!
evil now.
I should have warned you. You are alone here, Dragon. You have always been alone.
Also, I'm really glad Malefor has subtitles, because I could not understand a word he's saying.
Desperate to save little Israel. To refuse to accept the role of the Purple Dragon. I should have been told I was the first of our kind, but I assure you, there have been many. It has been meant to be of our predecessors, to resurrect the destroyer regardless of the deed, to bring about the great cleansing. This is the true nature of our kind. Your destiny is to destroy.
No! I don't believe that!
Of course you don't. But you will fulfill your destiny nonetheless. In my time, I was stopped, prevented from completing my quest. But you have carried the flame, bit through your own blood, and soon the world will be destroyed along with it.
No.
Cinder, use Tail Whip, it's super effective. I will at least say... There's a weird sense of, like...
Because you've left me nothing to fight for.
What? What?
There's always something.
So be it.
That was complete nonsense, utter ridiculousness. You left me nothing to fight for, and then suddenly, nope, she's just good now again. What happened to mind control?
You with me?
I'm with you.
Okay, Well, I'm just gonna whack you as much as I can, really. Hi.
Ladies first.
Alright, so... Previously, when I tried to attack him, he warped. Okay, I can hit you, so I'm gonna hit you with this. And get some health back. I'm trying to, like, dodge roll, and it's not really letting me do that.
Try to keep up.
Ow. This is going surprisingly okay. I'm just kind of like mashing. Okay, he's invincible. What? I died? How? Alright, fine, Malifor. I think Cinder just got comboed, which was what killed me. His neck does damage. That's what was hurting me. Okay. I understood his breath doing damage, but, like, his neck does damage too, and I think that's what I was missing.
Let's go.
He's almost down.
Now's our chance.
Now's our chance, apparently. Hey! X. I'm glad I'm remembering where these buttons go. It has begun. Oh, hey, it's this guy. So yeah, we really didn't do anything to this thing.
Welcome to the end of the world.
Alright. Final phase against Malifor, then? Alright, I assume that this was a checkpoint. Please just attack him, Spyro. Oh, that's a purple barrier of death. Oh, Cinder just kind of instantly died. Whatever. I'll start there because this game's generally pretty generous with checkpoints. Generally. Generous, you know. And now I'll have more health, because, like, I was pretty much almost dead. Oh, no, it didn't start me. It started me with how much I had before. So I guess you're just meant to have this low health. It kind of reminds me of, like, Cackleta's soul. Ow, that barrier does so much damage.
Ladies first.
Ow. That orb does a lot of damage. Ow, that does a lot of damage. No! Please don't die. Okay, well, I have a little bit more health. Ugh. Alright, I got a little more health. Uh. Damn it! This is actually really tricky because you have no health. You don't have health to do any of this stuff with. I can try and dodge as much as I want, but it is genuinely tricky. I have to, like, really focus here. Because you don't start with much health. And all of Cinder's things just went away. Up, Spyro instantly died. Okay. Spyro just keeps instantly dying to these attacks. It's really bad. I don't know why it's suddenly doing so much more damage. I think more of them are hitting me. It might be because I'm flying. I don't know. I don't know how to really do this. Like, he moves around a lot, yeah, but, like, he's just hard to actually be able to physically hit. It's so hard to hit him! Like, the problem is this entire fight relies on you hitting him, but it's just genuinely really hard to actually get to his hurt box. I don't understand what his hurt box is the problem. And I instantly died again. I also don't know what hurts you in this fight. He has, like, 3 different attacks. Or 4 different attacks, but, like, they're just hard to understand! Okay, yes, look, it's the final boss. Yes, it's going to be difficult. But, like, the fact that it starts you with such little health is very annoying. And now I've decided to not do anything. God damn it! Ugh. This is so infuriating. I feel like I can be doing great, and then suddenly he just combos me, and I can't do anything about that. I think the other problem is you have to attack his body. Oh, I just instantly died. Cool. You have to attack his body to do anything. Oh my god, this is so infuriating! Like, on the surface level, this doesn't seem that bad, but because you don't start with full health and there's no way to heal yourself in this area, you're just stuck with what you got. The only way to heal yourself is to attack him, so you have to keep attacking him. But then you just die! Because he's doing attacks! And like, I can try and dodge or shield as much as I want to, it doesn't really seem to help that much. Like, I don't know what the game wants from me here. Now I'm doing kind of okay. Gee, would you look at that? Now it actually seemed like it worked perfectly fine. I don't really get what the difference was, but I'll take it.
Watch out.
It's just very annoying to like get into like the position that was like actively required for that. And hey, look, there's more to do. Lovely. Okay. We're doing this again, I guess. This whole sequence again, I guess.
Watch out.
Watch out. X. Did I just not press the Y button fast enough? Was that what it was? I think that's what it was. I didn't press the Y button fast enough. Sure, thanks. Game. Okay. Whatever. Is that it? No, it's not. I don't seem to be able to do anything. Oh, I'm gaining Fury part from attacking you. Cinder, you did most of the work this game. I'm gonna let you get the final hits. Fury time. Go away. End this game. End my suffering. Sorry, I couldn't see what button it was. It was covered by the screen. Thanks, game. Jesus Christ. How was I supposed to know it was X when there's fire in front of it? Okay.
Let's do it.
Holy shit, that did a lot of damage. Okay. Fury time again. Now I know it's going to be the X button. Is that it? Any other quick time events? The falling. Oh, he's pulling a Ridley. Hey. Why? Rah. Okay, we did it. I got the achievement. Thank you, game. Ugh. Blah.
Just hang on.
Hello, ghost dragons. Okay, that happened. Sure. I guess. He got sucked into a gem. We didn't even actually defeat him. Something else did. Cool. That's...
Spyro, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Don't be. It's over now.
So this is it?
the end of the world.
Spyro, when a dragon dies, he does not
Oh, hi,
truly leave
Ignitus.
this world. His spirit lives on, binding itself with nature, offering hope for the future.
I know what I need to do. Just get out of here, Cinder.
Spyro, no. You don't have to do anything. Let's just go.
Go where?
There'll be nothing left.
For once, I agree with Spyro.
But I think I can stop it. I think I'm meant to.
Well, wherever you go, I'm going
Then
too.
I'm with you.
Yep. Okay. I understand the story beats.
I love you.
Okay. Shippers, eat your heart out, I guess. Spyro turns into... explosion. I don't really know what Ignitus said to do anything. Did Spyro just, like, put the thing back together? Did he just reconnect to the Earth? Oh, go away. No one likes you. Everything's on fire! Look, it's planets and stars, I guess. Sure. Oh, that's the end of the game. Okay, cool. So, I guess people survived? I don't know. Whatever. That was Legend of Spyro. That was nonsense. It did a couple things better than the previous games, but not by that much. The story was a little more interesting, but really, really cookie cutter and just not what it needed to be. Like, so much of the stuff in this game needed to be more fleshed out, more thought out, and, like, more character-driven. This is, like, very surface-level, like, content, if you want to put it that way. Like, as a writer... Wait. I feel like I've heard this song before. Why? Okay, well, there's a musical number going on in the background. It's some sort of love ballad, I don't know. Cinder loves Spyro, I guess. Kinda comes out of nowhere. Honestly, if you were to ask me, I don't feel like the relationship was very well built up in terms of the story narrative, but, like, okay. Sure, they're the only two little dragons left in the world anyway. So, considering, like, all the apes destroyed all the dragon eggs, and the only other dragons we see are 5 old dudes, so they ain't reproducing anytime soon. So, I mean, I guess they're gonna need to be some other dragons, so they was, like, kind of like they had to... Michael Graham and Chris Wilson and Thomas Bozier... I have words for you. Malefor was voiced by Mark Hamill? Why did you give him such weird reverberations on his goddamn voice? You could not tell that was him at all. Whatever. The story just needs to be more character-driven, more, like, sensible. Like, Spyro is such a bland... generic character with no flaws whatsoever. His one problem point is that he got too sad that his mentor died, so he becomes Dark Spyro for all of 5 seconds. Like, there's no edge. There's no engagement. Cinder is bland as well. Like, she doesn't really... Her entire plot point is like, oh, she needs to make up for all the wrongdoing she did when she was corrupted and evil. But, like, that doesn't really do anything. Like, she doesn't, like, it doesn't really feel like she gets vindicated personally. She doesn't... Spyro still does most of the stuff in this game. Cinder's just kind of there along for the ride. And, like, it just... And Malefor is, like, he rebels in being evil and whatever, and he wants to destroy the world, but, like, he wants to destroy the world because he thinks it's his destiny, I guess? So, like, there could be maybe an interesting thing of, like, Destiny choosing stuff for him, and Spyro choosing his own destiny, and... But they don't even go that far with it. They don't really, like, engage with that. Like, it feels like there's breadcrumbs of a lot of different ideas that could work in this game that just aren't picked up on. They're not eaten. They're not munched. It feels like they didn't want to make a loaf of bread. They just had the crumbs. And even ignoring the classic Spyro series, this trilogy on its own just does not work. Legend of Spyro 2 doesn't need to exist at all. Legend of Spyro 1 is basically just fetch quests, the Avatar training arc. But not even... Like, Legend of Spyro 1 needed to do world building, and it really just kind of didn't. Legend of Spyro 2 needed to do anything, and it didn't. And Legend of Spyro 3 should have been the ultimate climax of, like, these characters, and it just... On a very surface level, yes, it is. But it doesn't... It doesn't feel like I've earned anything. Donna Wu is in the credits. 47 Communications is a person. I'm going to... That's my headcanon. Thank you to all Spyro fans who helped to support our favorite Purple Dragon for the last 10 years. Yeah, I guess this was the 10-year anniversary of Spyro, huh? 1998 was Spyro 1, and this game came out in 2008. And now, I'm recording this in Spyro's 25th anniversary. And we're probably going to get a post-credit scene, would be my guess. Do I want to save the game? Sure. Yeah, here we go, post-credit scene. Oh, it's the Chronicler.
Be welcome, friend.
He's
I have long
looking a lot
expected
bluer now.
A new age is beginning. With each new age, a worthy dragon is chosen to chronicle the many triumphs and failures of that age. This has been my duty for many millennia. And now, Ignitus.
See, I knew he was alive!
This honor.
I knew he wasn't going to die.
What of Spyro? Is he?
That is the question, isn't it? You see, each time a dragon dies, a new page is written in this book.
Well, that's magical.
I've done my best, but I can't seem to find any trace of Spyro.
Go. Goodbye. Oh, now Ignitus is blue. Sure, that's how that works.
Where might you be?
Well, wherever he is, he and Cinder are happy, I guess. They can kiss and make babies. And then become Skylanders. That's what happened to them. They became Skylanders. Story mode over! We can't go back. And so, yeah. I missed 2 gems in the floating islands. Okay, well, whatever. In the end, it really doesn't matter. I didn't need 100%. Guess I'll look at the Spyro gallery. Oh, I see. It's just a PowerPoint. Okay, well, while this plays, I'll keep complaining. I don't know, like... The story of this game is bad. It's just... It could have been so much more, so much better than what it was. And it's just disappointing. It feels so epic and grand on a surface level, but it doesn't have any of the weight that it needed to. And that really ultimately is where it falls flat, and it's disappointing. The voice direction also didn't help. Every character, except for like 3 lines, is like, seems so bored, and Cinder absolutely gets the worst of it. But yeah, like, there's no character development, there's no character arcs, it's just, it doesn't feel good. I don't feel excited, I guess. I don't know, it's just disappointing. So, it is a shame, it is what it is. The gameplay, ugh, like, Valley of Avalar was, like, the best, it was the peak, it was the highlight. Like, the game started out pretty okay. And, like, it almost had that appeal, like, exploration mixed with, like, arguably a healthy dose of combat. Like, there wasn't that much combat in the Valley of Avalar. And what was there was not that bad. But yeah, like, The breaths were annoying. The mana system is still annoying. Combat in general just doesn't flow well or feel that good to engage with. And so, like, the game in the end just kind of fell into the same traps as the other games. And it's just very unfortunate. Like, there were aspects of this game that felt like it was improving on what came beforehand, but then it just fell into the same traps. Just a boring beat-em-up that doesn't really do enough to warrant its so much combat. And, like, the Fury Breath unlock was definitely made things a lot better by the end, but, like, you get that so late into the game that's like, okay, well, whatever. And so it's just, like... I also noticed they got rid of... Not only did they get rid of, like, the random enemy names from the previous games, they also got rid of the enemy health bars, so you never know exactly how well you're doing against your foes. Which I think came into a bit of a problem near the end of the game, where I'm, like, trying to figure out, like, do I want to kill these guys with Fury, or do I want to just keep whacking on them? How close are they to death? And so many waves of enemies that you kept finding, and just, ugh. And, like, the breath powers, like, you run out of the mana way too quickly to really make a lot of them feel very useful. Like, in the end, it's just not that good. The level design is okay. I think the levels overall... Honestly, there was actually a decently healthy mix of variety of level design. Like, if the game was better, the level design definitely was here. I would say that's probably where this game shines compared to the previous two games. I can't remember a goddamn thing about any of the levels of the previous games, except for the fact that, like, Legend of Spyro 2 took place partially on an airship. Legend of Spyro 1 was just generic video game levels of, like... Well, except for the first one was a mushroom swamp. Legend of Spyro 1 was memorable, but not necessarily for good reasons. This one at least has memorability to it, which I will grant is much... What the fuck? Where the hell was that guy in this game? That guy didn't exist. Whatever. In the end, honestly, part of the problem is probably the fact that these three games came out within the span of 3 years. 2006, 2007, and 2008 was when these games came out. So, like, there wasn't exactly a whole ton of time. So, it is what it is. I didn't get 100% of the game. And I guess we can see the world as little world building as there was. We still don't really understand what the hell the snake things were. Like, they seem to be alive at first. I don't know. This is the first area. Catacombs. That's where you climbed up with, like, the first orbs. Oh, it's my favorite room! That's actually a pretty good concept, all things considered. Detail there. Oh, and those are the gates, I think? Oh, that's the mural we saw. Well, that looks pretty. Is that Valley of Avalor? Probably. That's probably the forest. There's Valley of Avalor, that's for sure. Damn, it came out pretty close to the concept art. There's the village. And again, yeah, pretty close to the concept art. That's cool. I like that. I like seeing this. It's a kind of cool look into, like, where things could go. I think that's, like, the hermit area? I'm not sure what that is. Oh, I think that's the cave where we find the guy in. Dragon City, I guess. I think the unfortunate thing about the world of this game is just we don't see enough of it. That's kind of a problem with all three games. We just don't see enough of the world. We don't see enough characters. We don't see enough dragons. In the Dragon City, we barely saw any dragons. The Dragon City was populated by moles. I don't get it. Whatever. I'm glad I finally finished the Spyro series, because... Yeah, I'm not gonna play any of the handheld games. I'm not interested in any of those Season of Ice, Season of Flame, Attack of the Rhino. It's definitely not Spyro Fusion. Shadow Legacy, I also kind of counts as a classic Spyro game on its own right, but it's also a handheld on the DS that's ungodly awful, apparently, so I don't want to touch it. And the handheld versions of the Legend of Spyro games, yeah, I'm not interested in those either. No offense to them, but I just don't really want to play those, so I'm not going to. And then there's the Skylanders series, and, like, I don't really consider those Spyro games. I'm not interested in playing them either. I don't know, maybe I will someday, but, like, I doubt it. Especially because of, like, I would need to, like, get the toys, and, like, yeah, no thank you. It's more than just getting the game. It's getting the game and the toys to play it with, and so that's just not really a thing that I want to do. So, at this point, without Toys for Bob making a Spyro 4 It's About Time, then this is the last Spyro game I can ever play, and it sure went out with a whimper. But I made it through with far less egregiousness than Eternal Night, that's for sure, so it did improve. It wasn't a high bar, but it did improve. So, I'll give it that. It made some strides. And I don't want to... It feels weird, because I feel like this game... I think that's why I gravitated towards it after all this time. Because, like, I feel like this is the kind of game that is practically geared towards me. Two cute little dragons on an adventure of their own world, like, saving the day on a grand epic fantasy scale thing. Like, that's basically my young adult dream. Like, that speaks to me on a fundamental, inherent level. So it's like, I really did want to like this game. I had hopes that I would enjoy it. And to an extent, I was able to find some enjoyment in it. Just not as much as I really wanted to and needed to. So... I can't go back to the title screen, I'm not allowed. Took me almost 11 hours to beat this game. Yeah, that sounds about right. 99 out of 100. I got everything with any actual merit. So, yeah. I guess that's it. Yep. Well, that was Legend of Spyro, Dawn of the Dragon. So, I do hope you guys at least enjoyed watching the Let's Play. I feel like I enjoyed recording it, even if I wasn't too thrilled with the game as a whole. I do hope that there will be a new Spyro game someday. I really hope to God that me asking that doesn't mean that they make like some sort of Into the Spyroverse, multiverse crossover thing, because they really could, and that would be like the biggest monkey's paw situation of wanting a new Spyro game, and they give us that. Like, the instant the novelty wore off of having multiple different Spyros, it would just die to me. I would die. I just want a good new Spyro game, and maybe they'll make one, and it will be enjoyable and beloved, and if they make a new Spyro game, I will probably play it, although I might not buy it myself, because it will be made by Activision Blizzard, and, well, it's Activision Blizzard, so I will probably buy it used in that instance. I can probably manage that. But, regardless, we don't even fucking know. I don't know, maybe knowing my luck. I'm recording this just before it's October 2023, so I don't know, maybe in the next few months they'll announce something, I don't know. You never know. You really don't. I mean, when I recorded Metroid Prime 3, and at the very end of that I was like, hey, there's a Nintendo Direct literally the day after this recording session. Maybe they'll announce something, and then they announced Metroid Prime Remaster as a shadow drop instantaneously on the immediate next day. I don't know, maybe me recording this will mean that we're gonna get a new Spyro game. I don't know. It's entirely possible. And it's entirely improbable, too. It just depends. But regardless of what happens in the future, thank you guys so very much for watching this Let's Play of Legend of Spyro Dawn of the Dragon. Thank you guys for watching all my Spyro Let's Plays, if you have. And if you haven't, most of them are very old, and so probably aren't even that worth watching. So, that's your prerogative. I don't know, do you want to watch me when I was a 15-year-old without good quality recording software mess around and get angry a lot? Because that's most of what I did. Enter the Dragonfly might be the most appealing one, and that was just because it's inherently a garbage game. And I just enjoyed how stupid it was. I don't know. Either way, my headphones literally just fell off. I guess they weren't on my head very strongly. I leaned back and they fell off. So I'm just going to take that as a sign to be done. So, next time on Ulti Zeta channel, I don't know what I'm going to be doing. This is months in advance. So, I don't know what it'll be, but it'll be a new Let's Play. Until then, thank you guys very much for watching. I'll see you guys the next time for my next Let's Play. And until then, I've been Ulti Zeta, and I am signing out.